What up? Hey everybody, it is your girl Brianna, aka Beauty's Advocate, and today I'm going to teach y'all how not to fry your hair. Now, if you didn't watch my first video in this series, I need you to go back and watch that video. Oops, stop right here. Go back and watch that video because I'm going to teach you how to properly cleanse your hair and deep condition it and get it ready for the blow dry process. A great silk press starts with a good cleansing, a good shampoo, whatever you want to call it, because if you don't, you may leave some residue, some oil on your hair, and then guess what's going to happen? Guess what? Guess. You're going to fry it. Okay? And girl, it's all love here. I've been very transparent about my process. Y'all know I'm still working on growing out some of this heat damage in the front. But since I've been doing my silk presses like this, I haven't gotten any more heat damage. It's been growing out very well and it's just worked for me. Okay, so first things first, let's jump right into it. First, I'm going to be using the Kenra Platinum Blow Dry Spray, which is a heat protectant, and I'm going to spray a generous amount of that throughout my entire head. As you can see, I have very thick, coarse, curly hair, so this is very important. I also have low porosity hair, so this stuff does not like to retain moisture, which is why I also told you to go back and watch that first video so you can see how I deep condition. I'm going to keep plugging it. I'm going to keep plugging it until you do it. Okay, sis, I see you still here, so we just gonna move along. Next, I took half a pump of the Paul Mitchell Super Skinny Serum, and I just distributed that through my entire head. And yes, I am a little rough. I'm a little heavy-handed there. Whoa. After that, I divide my hair into two halves straight down the middle, and then I divide each side of my head into 4 sections as I go along and detangle. I like to start off with a wide tooth comb, then I go in with my tangle teaser, which I love so much. It gets out all of the little knots and it just doesn't make my hair come out. I just think it's awesome. So then I kind of just twist that up, I put a clip around it, and then I move on to the next section. Goodness, y'all, what am I doing today? My words. Also, detangling after you put in the product helps because it will distribute it more throughout your head and hopefully all of your strands will get coated. Okay, so now we're on to the fun part, the blow dry. I am taking my Olivia Garden brush, and first I like to brush out my hair a little bit, place it within my hair, and start at the root. Whenever I blow dry my hair, I always start at the root, and I like to keep the blow dryer maybe about 2 to 3 inches away from my actual hair. This I just find helps dissipate the heat a little better and disperse it so that it's not too concentrated in one area. You really don't want it to get concentrated in one area because then it can lead to heat damage. So I left this clip in real time so you can actually see how long it takes me to blow dry my hair, but one thing that I always do is I start at the roots and then I just start working my way down. So whenever you see me take the comb out, I'm just kind of repositioning the tension there so that I can focus on a different area of the hair. And what you'll see me do throughout this clip is just kind of slide that brush further and further down until I get to the ends of my hair. And then my technique switches up a little bit. Something else I want you guys to notice is that there is absolutely no smoke coming off of my hair when I use this blow dryer and this brush. I really like using paddle brushes opposed to comb attachments, and the reason why is because I just feel like you have more control over what you do and you can get less heat damage. When you have a comb attachment, it kind of just rips through all of the hair at once, and you just don't have as much control, plus it's applying heat at the exact same time, so it's really no room for error when you use a comb attachment, in my opinion. Now, like I always say, I'm not a professional stylist. This is just what I've noticed when I'm using products on myself. I'm sure that there are many professionals that use comb attachments that do it well. It's just not for me personally. Okay, so now that most of the hair is kind of blown out straight, I like to release the paddle and start going through it in a brushing motion. And this allows me to target those specific areas that are still pretty poofy and damp to get them dry and to smooth them out. What I'm really trying to achieve here is a smooth cuticle. I want to smooth the cuticle of my hair with my blow dryer before I actually go in with my flat iron. That will allow me to use a lower temperature on my flat iron, which is awesome, and also just as you see, just smooth everything out before I actually have to go in. If you have roots that are already pretty kind of straight and ends that, are pretty straight and aren't, tangled, the flat iron process is like butter. It's so easy. Okay, so now I'm just gonna speed up this footage and let the rest play so you can see my entire blow dry process. This takes me under 30 minutes every time that I do it this way. It is my favorite way to blow dry my hair. It used to take me, between like 45 minutes and an hour to blow dry my hair. This blow dryer and this blow dry spray that I've been using has tremendously cut down on the time, and it's cut down on the amount of heat that I've had to use in my hair. So I really, really love it, and I highly recommend these products. As always, I love, love, love interacting with you guys. So please drop me a comment below. Please let me know if you've tried any other techniques that you think worked better. Let me know anything. I am always open to experimenting and trying new things on my hair and trying, just different techniques. So please drop me a comment below. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you try this and it works for you. And I'll pop in a little later. Also, just a little shameless plug, my next video in this series will be how I trim my ends by myself at home. So please tune into that one. As you can see in this video, I think it had been like 3 or 4 months since my last trim, and it really, really needed it. So stay tuned for that one. Sis, by the way, if you're still here, please just go ahead, subscribe and like this video and turn on notifications so you can know when I post. Okay, y'all, so you guys know that the front of my hair has still some heat damage that I'm working on growing out. So I do this section a little differently. I actually move through it a lot more quickly, and I try not to put as much heat on it, especially on those ends, because here's the thing, they're already pretty straight. They don't need much. All I need to really do is dry them and smooth the cuticles. So as you can see, this section went hella fast. And here's a tip right here. What you see me doing is re-angling the concentration nozzle on my blow dryer. This helps so much. So if you're, a newbie to the paddle brush and you've never used, a blow dryer without an attachment, angling that nozzle to go in the direction that you need it in is like actually super important, because it will help you not have to bend your wrist so that you don't have any pain. And I don't know about y'all, but honestly, like watching people like blow dry or flat iron their hair is like ASMR to me. Like I could just watch stuff like this all day. So, oh my gosh, it's so therapeutic just watching this back as I edit this video. I just like love it so much. And if that makes me a weirdo, so be it. Okay, girl, so it looks like you're still here. Go ahead, hit that sub button, like this video, leave me a comment, turn on notifications, know when I post, interact with your girl. Come on, support, support, support. Okay, y'all, so this just goes to show you all length is not good length. Did you see like how crappy those ends look? I cannot wait until you guys watch my next video on how I trim my ends, because all of that nastiness will be gone. Okay, and once I finish my hair, I just do one final root check. This is me going through. As you can see, I'm concentrating all of the airflow on the roots, and this just helps me ensure that everything is dry before I go in and flat iron, because as y'all know, one of the worst things is when, you know, your roots are still dry and you can't tell, and then that hot flat iron or the pressing comb comes on it. Oh my goodness, so painful. So make sure you check those roots. Okay, girl? Okay, so here I turn the heat off and I just kind of like go through and smooth and just make sure that all of, you know, the hair is kind of smooth and in a good condition before I go in and actually flat iron. If you want to see my flat iron process and how I do that, I will link the video right here in the top right corner. Click that, go straight to it and watch it. If you want to watch my silk press video, I'll leave that card at the end of this video so you can click directly into that. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you can always know when I post. Peace, love, and blessings. Bye.